last day of the NBA, Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. And tonight, we've got the New York Knicks up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Clark, is it just me? It seems like the spectacle of two great big men duking it out. Man, that is something special.
No question about it. Two heavyweights squaring off. And for the rest, careful not to get caught in the middle of that.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
To the paint. Here's Thomas. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pargo misses. Here's Ward. Here's Sprewell. Knocks down the three ball.
And how about Sprewell? They're dropping ones from deep. Really like how he's starting to get a feel for that three-pointer.
Bryant looking it over. O'Neal kicks to Walker. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And a nice shot by Bryant.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Pass to McDyess. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Bryant down low. The putback. It's rebounded by New York. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only two meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a filling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
Now here's Thomas, following the miss by Kobe Bryant. Here's Houston. Hits it from three-point range.
And we see Houston take a healthy amount of threes for a reason. This guy very accurate from beyond.
Here's Pargo. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Pass to Bryant. Shoots the three. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Outside Bryant. Shot to stop the run. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's McDyess. Second shot opportunity, and Thomas with the nice bucket inside.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. And the Knicks making a change here. Nalon's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Horry's checked in. Here's Kobe. His numbers are borderline ridiculous in the best way possible at the moment. He's averaging nearly 33 points a game. Down low. Here's Shaq. That one, no good. Excellent D from Thomas. The Knicks leading by 10. Here's Ward. Still scoreless. Nalon's shot is off. There's 1:26 left in the first quarter. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
Over the course of the game, they're trying to get Kobe's shots from everywhere on the court.
Pass to Sprewell. Here's Houston, guarded by Kobe, and it's in there. Houston's got 5 points so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And how about the force with which the Diesel plays Shaq on attack?
Shoots it up, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another. Just too good a player to leave open.
36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Or the pass to Houston. From deep, it's the three-point bomb. 8 points for him.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now, here's Fox. Scoreless thus far. Here's Shaq. Lays it up and banks it in.
Way too strong down low. O'Neal, a dominant force near the basket.
Pass to Houston. The tray. And again, New York with the triple.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
And so it's New York. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And the three-point shot has been big for them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Bryant's shot is off.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Here's Isley, and the Knicks good for two.
Rise and fire. Love the confidence.
Lakers trail by 15. Outside, Bryant. Outside, George. Pass to Madsen. Here is Shaw. Lets it go from deep. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Now here's Anderson. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Here's Nalen, and the three ball is good. Nalen's got his second bucket tonight.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Oh, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Ryan against Anderson. Kobe misses. New York leading by 18. After Nalen. Misses the three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Hey, Clark, what do you think we can expect from this point on, now that we're in the middle stages of the season?
I think you're going to see a number of teams start to find themselves here, Kevin. I mean, that's so important as we move towards the playoffs. The teams are really locked into who they are and how they win.
Basket good.
The more good work he does inside, the more it helps his entire game.
Lakers trail by 20.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the Lakers call time here. Some changes for the Lakers. O'Neal's check in for Madsen. Fox comes in for George. And it's Pargo in for Shaw. On defense, the Knicks. Pass to Bryant. Los Angeles with another miss. Knicks on offense. They're rolling here with the 9-point run. Got that one up quick. Houston's got 14 points for the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
The shot by Kobe, no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
The three. Again, the miss by Kobe.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Thomas, good.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Outside, Bryant. Shot from the wing. O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by the Knicks.
To the inside. The kick out to Anderson. Here's Houston. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And this is where Houston is at his best. So good at just catching and shooting.
Knicks lead 42-15.
Outside, Fox. Pass to O'Neal. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one. The Knicks have gone 7-9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Thomas's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. The Knicks pull it in. Houston's got 4 rebounds in this game. Anderson outside, fires the 3. O'Neal with the rebound. Shaq's got 6 rebounds in the game. Fox with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Pass to Shaq. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Shaq's got 12 points in the game.
And the big guy is doing big things offensively. O'Neal knows his team counts on him to rack up points.
Houston's shot's good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, these hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Pargo. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the New York Knicks ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The Knicks shooting has been just uncontainable, 72%. Pass to Houston, puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's Shaq. Thomas covering. Here's Shaq. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
You got to keep your feet moving down low, and that time he did just that.
Here's Sprewell. Guarded by Fox. Jacks up a 3. And it's Fox with the rebound. And it's Fox with the ball for the Lakers. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. A name some are curious about for the upcoming draft is Darko Milicic. Have you had a chance, Clark, to see much of his play?
I really haven't, Kevin, and what I've seen has been highlights, so it's hard to get a real gauge. He's got size, moves well for a big guy, seems to be pretty skilled. But when you talk about evaluating stars from afar, it's a bit of an interesting challenge. I mean, it's tough to predict exactly how well they'll adapt to American basketball at the NBA level. But the scouts who followed this young man say he has promise, so we'll see if that's the case.
And he's good on the second.
So much to like about Bryant's game, but the X factor in my mind is his unmatched competitiveness and work rate. This guy has an inexhaustible appetite for work.
Thomas passes to Sprewell. Three-pointer. Houston's shot's good. Houston's got 23 points.
And there's the three-point shooting ability.
Knicks lead
Pass to Bargo.
22.
Now here's Shaq. Thomas covering. No good from Shaq. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Ward. And again, New York with the triple.
Savvy pass, moving the ball to the person with the best shot on the floor.
The Lakers shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Timeout called the Lakers.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And takes it over.
Here's Kobe. He's got 8. No good on the quick 3. Thomas surveying the D. Pass to Houston. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Houston's got 26 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Walker dishes to Pargo. And Fox has it in the corner. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
3 points.
Fox has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. New York's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. McDyess, good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Outside, Bryant. Pass to O'Neal. Now Walker. Thomas grabs the rebound. Thomas got his 6th rebound on the night. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Fox kicks to Kobe. No good with the triple. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 12-3 run. From the stripe, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Deadly from the mid-range. Sprewell so confident in that shot.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the third.
25.
Outside, Fox. No good on the 3. New York's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir.
Now, he's got that kind of range from outside. You have to chase Bryant off the line.
Sprewell, the pass to Thomas. Here's Houston. That's good. It's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got 3 assists tonight.
And when you put up numbers like he is in this one, he'll get some recognition.
A pass to Fox. Outside, Bryant pulls up on the wing. Knicks with the rebound. Thomas got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Lets it go with the 3. Sprewell, that's good. Sprewell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Always confident he's knocking shots down. The stroke of Sprewell, money.
A pass to Fox. Lakers passing it around. Thomas against O'Neal. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Shaq's got 16 points.
This is where Shaq does his best work. So dangerous in tight because he's dominant close to the basket.
And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Pargo. This one for three. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's New York way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Pass to Ori. Here is Shaw. The rebound by Isaac. The Knicks shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. On deep. And again, New York with the triple. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Lakers. Kobe draws the double. Pass to Madsen. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Emphatically throwing it down. Devin George. Way to go.
Now Anderson, defended by George. Here's Nalen. And again, New York with the triple.
Taking that opportunity to shoot it from range. Looking for the biggest bucket he can knock down.
74-32.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. The offensive rebound, Bryant. Misses the baby hook. New York's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly. Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Anderson wide open. A three-pointer is right on target. Anderson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Lakers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Shaq is checked in for Madsen. Walker comes in for Ori. Fox, he's checked in for George. And it's Pargo in for Shaw. And here's Bryant outside. Whitehead with the rebound. And here are the Knicks. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. To the wing right side. Here's Stewart. That's short off the rim.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Out to the wing. And here's Anderson for three. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Nice jumper there, sinking it.
Knicks lead 83.
Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Pass to Pargo. Here's O'Neal. It's hauled in by Stewart. New York with the ball. Some momentum with a 15-2 run underway. The Lakers shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. Bryant's shot is off.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half. And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Three-pointer, Fox. The Knicks pull it in.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for New York.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season, will go down as their 48th win.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a two-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
That free throw, no good.
He's over 7 feet tall and well north of 300 lbs. Shaq is a mountain of a man and as unique a big guy as we've had in the league in its history. But I think what makes him so special, he moves extremely well at that size.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Nalon's shot is off. Here's Los Angeles now. Here's Bryant. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
Bryant's confidence bucket is overflowing. Knows he can bury the pull-up J anytime he needs to.
Takes the three. Nalon's shot is off. And so Fox will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And it's Bryant missing. And the Knicks with possession. They're on an 18-5 run here. Took him no time at all on that one.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Bryant finds Walker. Lakers passing it around. Here's Shaq. Misses from close range. And here is Nalon. From outside, off the mark. Here's Pargo. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.